Well, folks, once again, corruption and controversy runs amok in the political arena again. Recently in the media, there has been a little blurb about Mr. Ted Cruz posting a photo of Barack Obama and Marco Rubio shaking hands in agreement on the Pacific Trade Pact. And they're claiming it was photoshopped, and that's the truth. And I will prove it. As you can see on the screen, I have a picture of Mr. Rubio and Mr. Obama in the picture that the Cruz campaign had posted, and that is a background layer. And if I shut that off, I can click on this one and you see that this is a sample picture that someone had found while doing an image search of an unknown black man and an unknown white guy shaking hands. And you notice that I had reduced the opacity of it in order to prove my fact that Mr. Cruz's campaign actually had this photo photoshopped. As you can see here, I can shut these layers on and off at will. Now, the background layer, the original photo the Cruz campaign posted, and if you notice, when I turn on the layer 1 of the photo found online, you'll see that the only changes that have been made where the Cruz campaign had the person doing the photoshopping got rid of the cell phone or whatever it is that supposedly Mr. Obama or the other black man was holding. They took that out of the picture, and the heads were taken off and replaced with Mr. Rubio and Mr. Obama. Now you watch as I cycle between this and that. Do you see the differences? Notice how the wrinkles in the material of the suits don't change. And when I saw these two pictures last night, I had noticed that this was the case without even having to put this on Photoshop. I decided to pique my curiosity by doing so this morning. And this is what I come up with. Pretty interesting, isn't it? Well, that just goes to show you that Cruz and his campaign are a bunch of cheats, weasels, liars, and whatever. And I'm not going to be voting for him anyways. I'm not going to be voting for Marco Rubio, but I just find it weird that Mr. Cruz has to stoop to this grade of things in order to try to get votes. Of course, the guy isn't a legal citizen anyways. He ought to just be drop his campaign. And Mr. Trump was right all along. Mr. Trump said that this guy was a weasel and a thief and a cheat, and sure enough. So what do you think about that, people? Vote Trump. That's who I want. Bye now.